Faversham Literary Festival was an event that went on last weekend. Again, people I know interested in just seeing what can be proposed. One of the things that's good about an event like this is because it's a new event. You can offer a sort of interesting proposal. They can look at it and they can kind of give you feedback, but also they may take up some of your suggestions, or take on that idea, the ideas that you offer. So it's been a success. It's been very, it's got some big kind of names from the world of literature. They've got all sorts of different opportunities. It's one of those things that could be quite good for having your own book fair, so you could kind of make a proposal for an event and see how you stage it. And that's one of the important things that you can do too. So it's setting up events and designing those events and kind of thinking about how you might promote those events. It's all really valuable experience for kind of how you sort of engage the public and what kind of audience you want to kind of get for that. So it would involve the kind of site visits. Most of these would involve a site visit with me. So depending on how many people are interested in coming over here, looking at the different venues and possibly trying to catch Louise. But that could be good. And lastly, Frank in Whitstable. Now this is more of a pretend live project. Frank is a kind of commercial establishment, and that's so is selling books about illustration. I'll go to her website quickly. So this is the kind of thing that she does. It's very, very carefully designed, very well thought out with this kind of new branding that she's got. She's very well connected, Mary Claire and Frank. So she's agreed to be as part of this project, but she wouldn't necessarily take on any proposals, but she would give you feedback on the kind of shop window and interior design for an awareness raising campaign for any book related work. So you could, why not devise your own book and design how you promote and persuade a viewer to engage with it. So again, these would be one of the things that would be interesting for us to see how you kind of deal with sort of, in a sense, proposing something for a real life situation like Frank, and also having that chance to speak to Mary Claire about it, because she's selling the kind of work that you could potentially be making. That's it for all of the life projects. The way it works is we would discuss them with you during the process of group discussions or tutorials, etc. We'd be interested in you coming forward with us, and we're going to encourage you to get involved with these. Don't feel daunted by them, because they can all be pretend life projects, just a way of you kind of thinking about how your work might exist in the outside world. If it's too early for you, if you aren't confident, that's fine. But all the same, I would kind of encourage you to put a proposal together. It's extremely valuable experience, and you'll get feedback from all of the kind of parties, even if it's just a conversation with me and the person and the contact with the organisation. I feedback to you, but it's a very valuable experience, I think, and it can be as low key or as full on as you kind of wish.